Hey guys, welcome to Xbox On. Now today I'm joined by Matthew, our producer, and we've been playing some Sea of Thieves at E3.
We have indeed. Well, we were on rival crews.
We were. So we weren't actually playing together. So we both had a pretty damn good time. I know you got some crazy things.
Yeah, we got up to lots of crazy things. So the way the demo was working at E3 was it's basically 20 minutes of action. So this is the capture from, I think it's actually Benny's.
This is actually
playthrough.
Benny's playthrough.
Yeah, but we thought we'd break it down, see kind of how many crazy things we could get up to in 20 minutes, and sort of share some of our pirate stories.
The beginning bit, we all decided it was time to get very drunk.
Oh, nice.
So
E3 has that impact.
It definitely
on
does.
people.
Just lots of drinking. So this lovely lady, if you give her your empty mug, she just fills it with grog, and the more you drink it, so right now Benny won't be actually pressing anything, but you just start moving all over the place.
It's crazy, like the drunk controls. It's not like you move and then it adds a little bit. It just you sway, but then the sway is also movement. Like your whole body's moving with your head.
It's probably the best sort of drunk simulator. Yeah, I actually started to feel a bit sick after a while because it was all swelling. So right now Benny's vomiting. That is that green goo, and you know everyone's being sick. It was because we all just got really drunk and started vomiting. So my character, someone sicked up on me and my whole screen went green and I couldn't see for like 2 minutes.
I like how it's just all splattered all over the floor.
It's gross, and it's such a weird colour as well. So at the beginning we're just all about getting extremely drunk. It's just everyone vomiting profusely. It's disgusting.
But I guess it's probably true to life. This is just going to be 20 minutes of us laughing at puke.
Like, obviously, we just saw a little bit of the item menu there. So, right now, Benny, what has he got right now?
He's playing I can't remember what the name of this instrument is. So everyone has an accordion, and everyone has one of these. Oh, it's like a hurdy-gurdy.
Right.
But interesting thing. I was talking to last year at E3 one of the basically the music guy at Rare, Robin Beanland, and he was saying he basically used this as an opportunity to go out and buy all these like antique instruments.
Cool.
So all the instruments you hear in the game are like real things that he's playing.
Oh, he's actually played it and recorded the sound.
Yeah, which is why,
awesome.
and they all synchronize as well. So if you play as a group, like you'll play like the melody and someone else will like harmonize with it on the accordion. So
that's awesome. So I'd just like to point out this point where they sort of got the ship going, set sails, and they're all getting ready to set off. They left me behind. I was
This is what Benny's trying here. He's like, must get anchor up. That is true Benny style.
Yeah, exactly.
That can happen. One of the things I really like actually is if you get left out at sea or you're really sort of screwed over, you can get like saved by mermaids.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, like
brilliant.
you'll see mermaids who pop out of the sea, and if you go over to them, they'll kind of take you back to your ship or land.
Cool.
And so, someone's dropping the anchor now.
I think that's because I was like, wait for me! I was just worried that I was going to get eaten by a shark after seeing that, the video at the conference.
So I didn't actually see any sharks on my ship.
I've just come back on the ship.
Oh, wonderful! You're back there. Another one of the really interesting things. Some of the Rare guys were talking about. You know, they've obviously added loads of features, but in this 20 minutes. You don't necessarily know like what you'll see. You know, you can actually, it's also sort of engrossing that you can kind of maybe only see like a couple of the. Oh, Benny's a psychopath.
Why is he smashing everything up? It's lovely. Why would you ruin it like that?
But you may only see like a couple of the new things in 20 minutes. It's quite interesting how it kind of sort of organically serves it up, or how you go and find adventures in these worlds.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we were just saying that obviously. So me and Benny were playing this game together, and you were playing a different game, and you had a totally different experience to us.
Yeah.
Like,
so we were also
different.
messing around with these riddles though, which are quite cool. So you may have recognised these from the conference demo that they showed off. You have like riddles which kind of tell you where you can find treasure in the world, and you have to kind of sort of interpret them to work out the island. And once you get to the island, kind of how you actually find the treasure there too.
I think that's so cool. So I really liked it because it really did feel like, so what I got from it was that everyone really had a sense of purpose. So, you know, right now Benny's navigating while someone's up at the top steering, and then we've got someone setting, you know, sorting out the sails. I'm probably playing some instrument wildly and, you know, throwing up everywhere. Like, everyone had an actual purpose, and if anyone stopped doing what they were doing, the whole, you know, it would all fall apart.
Look at this water.
Oh, that's one. Okay, I was blown away by the water. There was one point that I was watching it, and it looked like real water. You know, it's the graphics. Like, look at it right now. Like, it might as well be real.
Yeah,
basically better than real.
It is absurdly good looking game. I mean, it's just it's one of the best tricks it has. I think is that, you know, fundamentally you're just going to spend a lot of this game sailing between like big lumps of rock. Yeah. But like, it's so sort of hypnotic.
Yeah.
Seeing the waves go there. You know, it's going to, you know, the color. I mean, you know, it looks amazing on Xbox One because I've been playing the alpha. And, you know, it already looks great, but this is one of those things where you think, seeing those colours on Xbox One X, you know, when they get a bit of that sort of high dynamic range lighting in and stuff, it's really going to pop. And again, if you play it on Windows 10, you know, that's going to have some crazy 4K stuff going on as well. So
yeah, totally.
Oh, look at it.
I mean, it's so pretty, and I think it's quite sort of misleading because you might think like, oh, Sea of Thieves is quite sort of almost like cartoony and or like it's got, you know, that kind of like almost, I don't know, childlike, bright quality to it. But it's actually visually, it's incredible. Like, I don't think I've ever seen waves look so amazing in a video game. Like, it's graphically speaking, it's absolutely stunning. So yeah, so it's quite a sort of misleading way about it.
So are you arriving at Snake Island, or are you going past Snake Island?
We're going past Snake Island. So I think the island we had to go to, I'm not sure what your setup was. Ours was really far away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took us ages to get there.
You've got to get the wind in your sails.
Yeah, but, you know, it takes a little while to get used to this, you know. I don't know about you and your childhood on the boats and your life growing up on the sea. Maybe it's natural to you.
I am a child of the sea.
You know, me and Benny, we're sea boys and girls. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We don't know about the wind.
Landlubbers.
We are landlubbers.
I believe we call you in our piratical parlance. Oh dear.
So yeah, so this is where we hit a bit of an issue. So we are coming towards the most gigantic storm ever. Like, it's absolutely huge. And I think we kind of head straight for it.
False Lagoon. This is a very apt location.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess if you go, because we were talking to the devs and they were saying you can be struck by lightning. You know, it's very rare, but it happens. So
really?
Yeah, your ship can be struck by lightning. So I guess if you go into it, there's a big chance.
Only Benny would point a gun at a storm.
So I'll take you out.
Oh my god. You can take the boy out of Call of Duty, but you can't take the Call of Duty out the boy. That is ridiculous.
I love that we're all frantically like just trying to get away from it and steering away, and he's just standing at the front with a knife.
Kill it! I will kill Zeus with my gun.
No more weeks to go. So we just missed it. We managed to just skirt around it, but it's cool because you can see like the deck does get like covered in water. I actually did feel a bit sick when I was playing it.
Oh, really?
Because the storm is so, like, the waves are obviously so choppy that the motion of it was really, like, I was in the middle of the ship and I was really feeling it. It actually made me feel a bit seasick almost because the waves were so rocky. Like, the sea really does react to what's happening around it.
Oh yeah, look at this, it's really frothing up.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, it's really sort of like, look out, like that tilt. I mean, that's enough to make anyone feel a bit queasy.
Oh yeah, God, that looks amazing.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool that we
had a little storm right at the end of our demo. So we were in the same world as you, but we were in a very different place. Yeah. Obviously, rival ships don't show it. You can't like see anyone on the map directly until they've kind of, you know, they kind of arrive and they're within range. Then you can obviously
hunt them down.
You can sort of see them in the world, but like. Yeah, so while you were going about all this, we were actually having like a massive sea battle.
Oh, amazing! What happened?
With another guy. Well, so I don't know if you saw it in the conference. You can load yourself into the cannons
That's like the best bit.
Yeah, it's a really fun mechanic actually. Like you aim the cannon like you normally would, but then if you look at the end of the cannon, you can climb in instead of putting in a cannonball. And then once you're inside, you can't aim it, so you basically have to. It's very cumbersome.
Right. Okay.
You have
got
to
to
kind of aim it where you think you want to go, then get in, then fire yourself, and there's not a lot of air control. So like once you're out, like you're kind of pretty much committed.
That's it. That's
to a route. But I tried to do what you did in the trailer, like fire myself onto a rival ship.
Yeah.
I didn't. I completely messed it up.
Oh,
like,
really?
For a second I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have done like this is gonna be amazing.
I've done it. All those years on the sea, I've really
I'm
done
actually
it.
a Sea of Thieves genius. But no, I just went straight over, and then had to swim towards the ship. At which point they saw me in the sea and all started firing their cannons at me. But then we were like. Our guys were firing overhead, and
Did your teammates? Did they also get in the cannon and
no,
shoot across?
just
you,
me, yeah.
Just old
I tried
foolish
to
Matthew.
Well, I thought I could go on and like take everyone down by myself and be like the hero.
Yeah.
But
didn't quite work out though.
No, it didn't.
All right, so we've got to the island now, and there are I think there's a bunch of skeletons on there. We also loaded up on some bananas. Did you load up on bananas?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any bananas.
No, I really like the banana eating. The way it doesn't peel it, just shoves it right
shoves
in his
in
mouth.
the whole thing.
There's no time for peeling when
Eats
you're on the
its skins
sea.
and all.
Yeah, get that vitamin fibre. Anyway, look how pretty that is. I mean, Benny's being really annoying and not looking at where I need him to look, but the sun is setting, and I can confirm it's absolutely gorgeous. So I think. Pretty sure Benny went down first, unsurprisingly. Didn't wait for his teammates, just went straight for it. And if I'm correct, I think he died pretty quickly.
What I like about the islands is that once you get there, you actually have to do some like proper like treasure sort of hunting in terms of riddles and things. So it will say like, find the rock that is in the shape of a goat, and then you find the goat rock. And then it'll be like, or whatever. And then you take like 5 paces to the west. Oh yeah, Benny got killed.
Yeah, see, straight away, he went in there being all like, yeah, I'm a COD pro player, I can take you all down, and died instantly.
But he ended up on the Ferry of the Damned.
Yes, so Ferry of the Damned. I didn't know this was a thing. This is cool. So when you die, you go to the old Ferry of the Damned, and you're kind of stuck on here, aren't you? It's kind of like a sort of in-between loading place.
Yeah, they've described it in the past as like the kind of afterlife from the film Beetlejuice.
Oh, right.
In terms of like it's sort of a waiting room, but here it's not just you, it's like any pirate that's dead.
Yes.
So you can end up being in this space with like rival crew members, people who killed you.
Yeah.
And you'll just sort of have to sort of stand there sheepishly being like, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
But, sorry about the whole murdering you.
Yeah, because on my playthrough I died like right near the end. And yeah, my ship at the down was full of enemies and friends as well. We were all just hanging out. Okay, so Benny's having another shot at it now. Unfortunately.
But going back to the riddles, if you actually sort of solve them on the island, then you can dig up chests. And we actually had a legendary chest.
Oh, one of the special ones.
Yeah, so it was. I think it was like the Chest of Sorrows, and it had like a big crying face on it. And we didn't really know what that meant. So I picked it up and took it back to the ship and put it in the hold.
Yeah.
And we set sail, and then one of us went down to the hold, and it was flooded with water. And we were like, oh, we must have been hit. But we looked around, there were no holes. And it was this chest. And what it basically means is that as long as it's on board, you'll be taking on water because it's like weeping. So it's this weeping chest. And then you start going, well, do we want this chest? Like, should we throw it overboard? Because it's still got something valuable inside, but you have to take it, you have to get it back to the kind of outpost to bank it.
It's back to where you start? Like, with the
there are sort of places on the map, different places you can do it. Yeah, I mean, that's what's really cool about Sea of Thieves, is that there's loads of stuff kind of coming to the game, and they're kind of updating it, adding it all the time. What we're playing at E3 is like incredibly different to what we were playing in the alpha like a week ago.
Yeah.
So they've added all this stuff. They keep kind of changing it and growing it out. Actually, one thing I'd really suggest if you're watching this video and you like the sound of this is to go and sign up with the Insider program over at Rare, because it gives you a chance to get into the alpha and you can kind of test the game with them, and you can test these new features, and like they really are doing an amazing amazing job of updating it. I mean, you know, every couple of weeks there's something pretty substantial, and it means you can get in on that like action all the time. So you too can puke all over your friend,
get vomit
and
all over
fire
their
yourself
screen.
out of cannons.
I mean,
which is the best thing I've done at E3, I think. This year, the cannons. So so those are some of the things that we got up to in just 20 minutes. I mean, everyone's adventures were completely different. So much going for this game. I mean,
it's just got so much going for it. It's going to be just the most fun. Like you said, you know, everyone's experience is going to be different. It has so much potential. So yeah, I just cannot wait to actually play this when it comes out with the Xbox One team, and we can all go out and, you know, drink some grog and
puke
and wave some swords at a
storm.
It'd be great.
It'd be fantastic. That's the dream.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let us know in the comments box what you're looking forward to in Sea of Thieves. And make sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, because we've got plenty more awesome E3 videos coming your way. And yeah, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.